Hello, 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 everybody. We are live. How's it going? Getting set up, getting some music going. Let me know in the chat also how that music and my voice are competing with each other. I'm kind of curious. I've heard mixed things where sometimes it comes in really muffled or it kind of vibes great. I don't know. So I'm kind of curious to see food for thought. We are on the final countdown to 10K subs, everybody. So exciting. Figured what we could do is do a short AMA, Ask Me Anything, while we're kind of looking at that tick. And then also talk about Hack the Box a little bit tonight. And we're going to kind of go over some of the Sherlock rooms, which are very blue team oriented. So I'm pretty excited to jump into that and have you guys check those out tonight. Not a sponsor, but Hack the Box hooked it up with a amazing VIP plus voucher. So going to give them a quick shout out tonight as a thank you, Hack the Box, and talk about kind of the blue team oriented training that they have. All right. Hello, 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 hello. I hope everyone's having a great night tonight. Kind of let everyone just kind of get settled. Kind of wanting to have this music play. One, so I can kind of check it out after I post this video posts on how actually the sounds and everything of it, with that combating against my voice sounds. We are going to share a screen tonight. We are going to be sharing our beautiful Hack the Box. There we go. Ah, too close. Might be the best we're getting. All right. Good evening, everybody. We got 2 more minutes till 7:30 is when I said I was going to go live. Jumped on a little early just to kind of say hi to some folks, see who's ever is on the video. Go ahead, say hi in chat if you want. If not, don't. Totally fine. But would love to see who's kind of checking out the stream tonight. I see there's a few folks on YouTube and 1 or 2 on Twitch. So awesome. Glad to have you guys on if you jumped on just to see what's happening. Turn down the music just a little bit. That way maybe I'm not having to fight with you guys so much on my sound. Can anyone in chat that is watching give me a comment or anything on how the audio and the music sound with me talking with the music playing? Is it good? Is it hard? Or is it concise? Is it blended? Is it echoey? I'm kind of curious to see what if it's worth playing the music or not, because I dig the vibe. And it's chill, but I feel like it can kind of, like, when I've heard it back, it sounds super reverb. So I'm still learning Restream and how to kind of make it work in my favor. But good evening, everybody. I see there's about 4 on YouTube, 2 on Twitch checking us out tonight as we stream live. So good evening. All right, I have 7:30, so let's kill this music and start chatting with you guys. Hey, good evening. Uh, Ginger Hacker is live on YouTube and Twitch and wanted to say hello to everybody. And huge thank you, by the way, for this last 2 weeks. I've seen a huge jump up on my subs, and I am on the final countdown to our 10K, which is wild. We are about 12 away, so I figured why not just jump on a live stream tonight and see if I can kind of do a final countdown live to see if I can pick up a few subs before I hit my 10K, a huge mile marker, I'd say, on YouTube nonetheless. And also giving out a huge shout out to Hack the Box tonight. So Hack the Box did a huge solid for me, and they provided me an amazing, cool voucher for a VIP plus. And as I've been jumping in, kind of checking out what Hack the Box has to offer when it comes into breaking into cyber, I would say it's pretty amazing. And I don't know how new this is, because it's been a minute since I've been in on Hack the Box, to be honest. But there are now rooms specifically designated to blue team training called Sherlocks. And if you don't know what a Sherlock is, so Sherlocks are a defense investigatory scenarios designed to provide hands-on practice in replicating real-life cases. Players engage in captive, narrative, or fictional scenarios, tackling various obstacles and sharpening their defensive abilities. Sherlocks are intrinsically woven into a dynamic simulated corporate setting, elevating the overall learning journey. So very cool. And as you can see, obviously here via through going to the home page, it can lead you to kind of all the different type of Sherlock rooms that you can see. And there's everything from DFR, SOC, malware analysis, threat hunting, threat intelligence, cloud. And this ranges everything from easy to insane level difficulty. And I figured why not, while with you guys tonight, kind of just jump in and we'll kind of check out a room. So if I can do this, there we go. We're going to jump into, we're going to do this actually. That way I keep not having to turn this way. Oh, I do want to see the stream though. We'll move this over here and this over here. I lied. We're not going to do that. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to how we were. We went to a camera within a camera kind of scenario. So there we go. We'll leave it here. And we're going to pivot into Electric Breeze 1. So zoom in a little bit so you guys can kind of read along here with me. So this is going to be a very easy room. The Sherlock info. So your security team must always be up to date and aware of the threats targeting organizations in your industry. As you begin your journey as a threat intelligence intern, equipped with some SOC experience, your manager has assigned you a task to test your research skills on how effectively you can leverage the MITRE ATT&CK framework, conduct through research of Volt Typhoon. Use the MITRE ATT&CK framework to map adversary behavior tactics into actionable insights and impress your manager with your assessment, showcasing your passion for threat intelligence. So exciting nonetheless. So what we'll also do, MITRE, we'll pull up the MITRE ATT&CK framework. Boop. And we're going to pretty much kind of go from there. So for those that don't know what the MITRE ATT&CK framework is, this is a globally accessible knowledge base of adversary tactics, techniques, and procedures, so TTPs, of real-world observations of known threat actors. So pretty much what this knowledge base can do is this is going to give you a good foundational skill to utilize this and look for specific threat models and methodologies for private sector, government, cybersecurity products of service community. And with this, we can kind of build out YARA rules if you're like maybe building out maybe certain rules on a specific group. And you can actually kind of map out what's kind of going on with a specific group or target that might be targeting your network. So I want to see if I can get rid of my name, because my name is kind of hiding my face, and I'm pretty sure you can. But the pivot is what do I want to give up? Because I think that then would just replace that. Oh well, it's neither here nor there. So awesome. I see I got 5 folks on YouTube, 2 on Twitter. Thank you guys so much. Please, 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 if you haven't, we are on the climb and the final countdown to 10K. So please like, comment, subscribe. If you're on the channel, say hi. And we're going over Sherlock with Hack the Box. So let's see. Based on MITRE's sources, since when has Volt Typhoon been active? So let's go ahead and start doing some of our Google dorking. And if you just go up here to the search Typhoon, if you go to the search up there in the top and we just drop in Volt Typhoon, this is going to pull up a bunch of information on our different groups. So I'm going to go ahead and just click right up on here on Volt Typhoon. And it looks like they've been active since 2021. So let's grab our 2021 date. Put that here into submit. And we're moving right along. So awesome. So MITRE identifies 2 OS credential dumping techniques used by Volt Typhoon. Only is LSASS memory access, T1003.001. So that's your technique, and then the sub technique. What is the attack ID for the other technique? So if we pivot right into here, we can go in here into their techniques used. Let's go back to our question real quick. The 2 OS credentialing, so T1003. Aha, so here we go. So 1003, so we have credential dumping LSS and then NDTS. So we have T1003.003. So T1003.003, which is our credential dumping into NDTS. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that should give us our next bar. Perfect. Awesome. Let's keep moving right along with the MITRE attack framework and see what we can do to impress our manager, as they mentioned. The database is targeted by credential dumping techniques mentioned earlier. So what database is targeted by the credential dumping techniques mentioned earlier? So it's either going to be LSAS memory or NDTS. So I'm betting it's that one because it actually fits. No. Okay. What database is targeted by credential dumping technique mentioned earlier? LSAS memory access. What database is targeted by the credential dumping technique mentioned earlier? NDTS. Let's see. Is it asking for maybe Active Directory? Haha. Okay, awesome. So let's see. So if we go into OS credential dumping, clears text from OS cache, memory credentials can be used to perform LS movement. Several of the tools mentioned. Reading. Oh, the following tools are techniques that can be used to enumerate NDTS files and contents of the entire Active Directory hashes. Okay, so that's where it was. I was like, oh man, I wonder if that's what it is. Which registry hive is required by threat actors to decrypt a targeted database? So registry hive. I wonder if we're going to be able to. System and security. Which registry is required by the threat actor to decrypt the targeted database? I'm guessing it'd be system. Yes, it would. Hey. During the 2024 campaign, let's see. During the 2024 campaign, an adversary was observed using a zero-day exploitation target Versa Director. What is the name of the software malware that was used? So we can honestly probably for this one just go to Google and do a Google search, looking to see what exactly adversary was observed using a zero-day exploitation. What is the name of the software malware that was used? So did a quick Google search. VersaMem. Let's see if that's what they're wanting. VersaMem. Cool. There it is. The power of Google dorking, my friends. According to the server software component, what type of malware was observed? I'm wondering if this is asking a follow-on reference. Our Versa. Let's see. According to the server software component, what type of malware was observed? 1, 2, 3. The cool thing with Hack the Box is the same thing with Try Hack Me. It tells you, it kind of gives you a hint of what you're looking for, because it's all those stars are the words of the next answer you're kind of looking for. So you're looking for a 3-letter word and then a 5-letter word. So according to the server software component, what type of malware was observed? So web shell, but yeah, that's it. Web shell. Where did the malware store captured credentials? So let's go back here to our search answer here. Let's see if it actually gives us. What we'll probably just do. Oh, let's click into here, see if it gives us any more information. For the Versa malware. Well, using some Google dorking, I found our answer, and it's the temp/.temp.data. And honestly, you can just look this up, where I did a quick little grab on this and then quickly just typed in reference the versa mem malware. And then obviously, where did malware store captured credentials? And then that's what it gave us. So let's see if that's correct. It is. Awesome. According to MITRE reference, a Lumen Black Lotus Lab article, Taking the Crossroads, the Versa Directory Zero-Day Exploitation, what was the file name of the first malware version scanned on VirusTotal? So this is definitely, I'd say, a Google. You probably just drop this in Google and also direct this to our correct answer, hopefully. Let's see if we can actually find the article. Because if we can find the article, we can just go from there. According to them in Black Lotus. Let's see if we can just go like this and look up that article specifically. All right, we are deep in the Google dorking dive of now just looking for, according to the MITRE reference. Oh, we can just go to the MITRE reference. So if we go to our references, see the importance of reading, everybody. Let me tell you. So if you simply just read, you can find that there's a reference on the bottom of the MITRE attack framework that's going to tell you exactly where this answer is. So let's kick on here real fast and let's see what our question's saying again. So what is the file name of the first malware version scanned on VirusTotal? We're going to go to cookie settings. I don't want you to have my cookies. Get out of here. Get out of here. And then a quick little simple search. So a jar web shell. Here we go. So on June 7th of 2024, with the file name Versa Test PNG. Pivot over here. Okay, awesome. According to MITRE's reference, that was our first, the VirusTotal of that issue. So what is the SHA-256 hash of the file? So scrolling down, I wonder if it's actually going to give us the hash in here. There we go. Also, whenever you're working in anything doing Google dorking and you're going through pages, Control F's your friend. Go ahead and just take a look to see if you can find something and kind of pivot on, because that can kind of save you so much time. So here's our SHA-256. Let's go ahead and drop that in. All right, moving right along. According to the VirusTotal, what is the file type of the malware? And I don't know. So it looks like it's a PNG. So I'm guessing that's what it's asking for. Yeah, let's try PNG because I'm pretty sure that's what it's looking for. PNG. Oh, no. According to VirusTotal, what is the file type of the malware? All right, well, it loaded as a PNG. Let's see. Contents of the web shell are bundled. Go to our good old. All right, check spell type right. Nope. So we have file. I wonder if it's a JAR, jar archive bundle. So let's try that because it's 3 letters. So was it a jar? Yep, that's what it was. Okay. Yep. Reading again for the win. Looks like we only got a few more left. So we're doing pretty solid. So awesome. What is the created by value of the file manifest according to VirusTotal? So I think that was in our screenshot it gave us. Let's go back. June 3rd of 2024, maybe. Let's see what it's asking us for. What is the created by value in the file manifest according to virus total? So it's looking for some dots with it too. So I don't know if that's going to be it. I wonder if we can do created by and search for that. How's it going, everybody? If you're still checking this out, appreciate you. Once again, we're doing one of the new. We're not one of the new, but we're doing a Sherlock room with Hack the Box, and these are blue team oriented challenges where pretty much they give you fun scenarios, and then by doing these scenarios, these are kind of building up a blue team kind of skills. So the one we're doing right now is a very easy room, and this is more of our threat intelligence training going over MITRE ATT&CK framework. So if you're still along, awesome. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what your favorite part's been so far of me stuttering or possibly missing things up. I appreciate it. What is the created by value in the file manifest according to virus total? File manifest, maybe manifest? No, let's see. Let me check something out because what was the created by value? Okay, here's our manifest version. Oh, I wonder. Okay, I think I know what it is. I think it's Apache version. Nope, Apache Maven. I'm gonna move this over real fast so I can just APACHMEVN and then 3.6.0. Survey says, oh, okay, cool. Whew. Pull that back over. All right, final countdown. We're almost there. Awesome. Let's see. What is the CV identifier associated with this malware and vulnerability? So if we simply just go back up here, I want to say there's another screenshot of this. Let's see.
The following graphic provides the overview of what Black Lotus Labs observed as it relates to exploit CVE 2024-39717. So there's that. Awesome. All right, let's see. According to the CISA document through this web page it provides us, reference the MITRE. What is the primary strategy Volt Typhoon uses for defense evasion? So let's go ahead and grab this link to this PDF, drop it right in. Do some slight reading. As the authority agents have previously highlighted, the use of living off the land LOTL techniques is a hallmark of Volt Typhoon actors. So let's grab LOTL, living off the land, because that's what it looks like it's looking for our abbreviation. Awesome. In the CISA document, which file name is associated with the command potentially used to analyze login patterns by Volt Typhoon? So we're going to go back to our PDF here, and let's see if we can control F, try to find this a little bit faster. Let's see. Aha, found it. So it looks like what we're looking for is Volt Typhoon observed commands living off the land activity. The git command script, git event log security instance ID 4624 after redacted date, pipe FL wildcard, pipe app file to a C drive users public documents users.dat. Let's see. What is the file name associated? Okay, so I think it's just asking us for this piece. Let's see if we can drop this in. No. Okay, what's it looking for? Reference the MITRE. What is the prior? Oh, that's the wrong one. In the CISA document, which file names associated with the command potentially used to analyze login patterns of Volt Typhoon? So wanting the entirety. Oh, I bet it did want that. Maybe so funny how the one little thing missing can sometimes be, it's going to be missing that little comma that missed it. I wonder if that's going to be giving my moment of truth to see if this will complete the room. Let's see. Oh, it's not. Okay. What is it not liking? Public users. What if we got rid of both those little brackets? Oh my gosh. It's so silly sometimes, I think, how it's when you're writing code or you're working on something and the slightest little thing will prevent you from being successful. So what it didn't like on both of my copy paste I tried to throw, I didn't get rid of the small apostrophes up there on the top. And so it was specifically looking for the file path. So ideally, attention to detail is always an important thing to take into play when doing any CTFs. But congratulations. We just solved Electric Breeze 1. Obviously, being just a kind of like using some resources and having to use MITRE ATT&CK and Google, if that's how you're really just trying to find and get through these rooms for the very easy rooms. But as we progress through a lot of these other challenges, there's some amazing, cool one-off challenges you can also do. And
I'll kind of do like my pitch point now for Hack the Box, because I'm a huge fan of both Try Hack Me and Hack the Box. But which is a huge thank you for Hack the Box providing me with some amazing, great training for this year. With that voucher, I want to give Hack the Box some love. And so you'll probably be seeing a few more of these boxes. Relatively, probably the very easy up through medium and hards, as I best I can to kind of walk you guys through and kind of struggle bust these along to kind of help you guys out and understand that we can both crawl, walk, run through these different challenges. And at the end of the day, we're still learning at the end of the fact of this. So yeah, there's a few of these that took us a second to find it, took us some additional reading, but I think you'll realize as well, the more you get into cybersecurity, the more that this type of work, honestly, of just Google dorking, pulling up a new tab, trying to figure out kind of what the next step is in a process, is kind of the average and normal day to day of what a SOC security analyst is all about, or even cyber threat intelligence, or even including pen testing. We're not always going to have the answers. And sometimes we have to kind of start looking around and kind of figuring out what the next step is. So really appreciate you guys kind of coming to hang out with me for about 36 minutes as we struggle bust through an easy room. But that was fun. And I think as long as understand too, that when it comes into getting anything and breaking into cyber, the best way you're going to get through all this stuff and get all this training and really absorb all this stuff is literally one room at a time. So if you're still trying to break in, if this is your knock on the door saying, hey, it's time to make that career change and jump into a new type of training, Hack the Box, Try Hack Me. These are amazing ways to start kind of levering up your skills and starting to get that journey of breaking into cyber. And it can be as simple as about 30 minutes a night if you want to do a room with me and you'll follow along. If you have Hack the Box, or if we're inside Try Hack Me and you see me online and we're doing a crawl, walk, run, getting through these rooms, or as Tyler Ramsey likes to call them, hack-alongs. Mine are very much going to be a lot more slow pace, as we're all still kind of just breaking in. And I want to make sure we're really kind of going through the struggles of not knowing an answer, having to Google, having to jump through a walkthrough. And understand this too, there's no shame in going through a walkthrough if this is your first time, or if you get stuck on something, if you really need to grasp and understand that concept. Repetition is key. And the more and more you do these challenges and the more you keep challenging yourself with more of these rooms, there's nothing to say you can't redo this room. You can clear out these rooms. You can go through them a second time and time yourself. See how fast you can now find them and navigate through the MITRE ATT&CK framework. MITRE ATT&CK, by the way, is an amazing, amazing platform if you've ever messed around with it or used it before. I'm going to pivot back to this real quick. Yeah, so if you've never used MITRE ATT&CK, this is where you can do a ton of different great threat research through different APTs, threat actors that have been known and mapped out. Obviously, you have your 14 verticals here on the top, and it goes everything from left to your reconnaissance to the right where you have your C2, exfiltration, and then your impact. And then inside of each of these little techniques, there's also sub-techniques. And with those sub-techniques, it even gets even deeper on even ways of how you can kind of looking into detecting this type of stuff. So let's find a fun one. So let's go to phishing here. So if you're looking for phishing is your 1566. The ID is 1566. And then you have your sub techniques, which are .001, 02, 03, and 04. Now, the cool thing with this is you have tons of different links and aspects of spear phishing, trusted relationships. Let's see, spear phishing voice. And if we scroll all the way down here, you can just see all the different types of all the different APTs that they've already grabbed and kind of correlated to certain attacks. And let's see if they have, so here's all your resources, obviously, as well for references. Let's scroll down a little bit more. We also have defensive, which we'll probably talk on a different video, because I think this MITRE can be a whole video by itself when it comes into understanding how the MITRE ATT&CK framework is really your friend when it comes into becoming a security analyst or even a cyber threat intel analyst. And that might even be a call that we bring our good old friend Eli Woodward on to really do a fun kind of hot wash on what is MITRE ATT&CK, why it's important, and why, if you're trying to get into cyber threat intelligence, this is a must know how kind of platform to understand, know how to navigate, and kind of go ahead and get through with. So, but hey, everybody, that was a blast. Really appreciate everyone kind of jumping on to stick around and check out this room as we messed around with Hack the Box. So once again, not sponsored tonight, but huge thank you out to Hack the Box for hooking me up with that voucher to get into an amazing year of free training with the VIP Plus. If you've not used Hack the Box before, I'm going to do this and do a quick little dropped in for not swag. Pretty sure there's a way I can share reference getting you guys into Hack the Box. We're going to do a few different things right now. First off, also going to drop in the Discord, because if you're not part of the Ginger Hacker Discord, we'd love to have you on there. And being part of the Ginger Hacker Discord is amazing. Hey, Tyler Ramsby. I feel bad because I was watching your stream earlier and I'm like, man, I don't want to cross live stream with Tyler while he's going live, because I love your content. If you guys have not heard or been to Tyler Ramsby or Hack Smarter, definitely also a huge shout out to Tyler and checking that stuff out. He is walking you through pretty much how to become a pen tester. And thanks to Tyler, actually, he's the one that actually advised me back when we talked a few months ago on the Sherlock rooms on Hack the Box. So Tyler, if you're still on, thanks so much, man. Really appreciate the call out on chat. And yeah, man, taking your advice and trying to do a few more live streams to do some blue team hack alongs or defend alongs. We'll have to see how I kind of want to vibe that one. But yeah, but please, Discord's been dropped inside chat. Please, 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 if you're not part of that, I drop resources. I tag you into different resources as well for different Discords as well within the cyber community. So try Hack Me, Hack the Box, Simply Cyber, Hack Smarter, Just Hacking with John Hammond, and so much more. Oh, dude, I live stream all the time. I wouldn't worry about that. Oh yeah, Tyler's on 24/7, and I love it, man. So yeah, I can't keep up with you, man. You're dropping great content all the time, most of the time, if not all the time. So yeah, man, thanks for sticking around for the stream. But let's see if I can find that Hack the Box code that gets you guys some free cubes. So cubes are what you use in order to launch virtual machines inside Hack the Box. So let me see if I can actually get to it or find it. If not, I'll drop it in my Discord later. But yeah. So yeah, I'll probably drop it in Discord later for everybody. But yeah, that was our first defend along with the Sherlock rooms here in Hack the Box. So definitely going to be doing these a little bit more, maybe like once or twice a week. And as I mentioned, I'm targeting my brand new noobs trying to break into cybersecurity. So we're going to hit some of these easy rooms. Yes, they can be maybe like, oh, Andy, these are way too easy. Let's jump it up and hit a medium or a hard. I'm all for it. But until I kind of get that feedback, I want to walk through some of these crawl walk runs. I really think the importance of breaking into cyber is really having a solid foundation. And if you don't have a solid foundation and you try to rush into something too quick, you can kind of lack or miss some of the important things that I think are super important for junior analysts and folks trying to break into this field to really solidify on. So Hack the Box, try Hack Me. We're going to be jumping into a lot of these rooms and doing some more of these as these videos kind of keep popping up. And we'll be hitting things such as DFIR, threat intelligence, SOC, and so much more. So I'll stick around for a little bit unless there's anyone else here in the chat or the videos that has any questions. And gonna turn on some of the music to kind of like lo-fi code stream, kind of relax to. And yeah, so much fun. Glad you guys kind of stayed around to hang out and check out Hack the Box with me tonight. And I'll hang out for a little bit in case there's any questions. But as always, I'll catch you on the next video. Turning on the lo-fi. Ooh, I like that a lot, Tyler. Music is dope. Another thing you should try is study with me streams. Set up a camera at your monitor, turn on some lo-fi, and do promo dobro sessions or Q&A for break periods. Okay. Promo dobro. I'm probably saying that horribly wrong. That's like the most amazing part people love about my stream is me word destroying certain things. So like kind of like promo drops is kind of probably what you're getting at, maybe. Yeah, and reverence being here still. If there is any kind of like, I know I started this one is a breaking into cyber AMA. So like, if there's any other questions to breaking into cyber, please drop it. It's low effort, but people really enjoy them. Okay, cool. No, that's fair. And yeah, I'm trying to play around with the times I come on. Google it. Google it. What everyone should know in cybersecurity is Google is your friend. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Got you. Okay. Let's just work for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, rinse and repeat. Interesting. Okay. All right. I can get on board with that. Oh, I get you. Okay. I just had to Google it. No, that's fire, man. And chat, just so you know, we are, let's see, refreshing the number. We're 11 away from final countdown to 10K. So if you're listening right now, jump onto YouTube and type in Ginger Hacker and be my number 10K, be my number 10,000. So pretty big milestone. So we're kind of just hanging out for a little bit also to see if there's anyone that's watching that's not part of the Ginger Hacker family yet that wants to jump on board and hop on the YouTube and hit that subscribe button. So definitely check it out. All right, everybody. We are going to go ahead and cut loose tonight. So very glad to have everyone that jumped on, and awesome to see Tyler hop on and give some awesome, good info. Really appreciate everyone jumping on the stream to support this evening, and very excited with some amazing things to come here with the Ginger Hacker community. Small sneak peek and some information for the good of the whole. We are looking into becoming a 501(c) nonprofit. And with that, we plan on doing some amazing, cool work with our state here in Arizona, supporting some K through 12 and colleges, local community colleges here within the Valley. So with that, I've been working with some of my state partners from my ties at the state, and really excited to see what's going to happen here in the next year. So definitely stay tuned. Definitely stay involved inside. We have LinkedIn. We have all the socials, AZ Ginger Hacker or Ginger Hacker by itself. And if you're not part of the YouTube family yet, guys and gals, jump on Ginger Hacker, hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button. And now I will catch you on the next video of Breaking into Cyber. You guys have a good night.